The next community in Pokemon Go is going to be Pawmi. Here are the best tips and everything you need to know. So Pawmi Community Day is going to be May 11th from 2 to 5 p.m. your local time. Now, the bonuses during the event, we're going to have quarter egg hatch distance, 3-hour instances and lure modules, 2x catch candy, 2x chance of getting an XL candy when catching Pokemon, and you'll get 5 snapshots with Pawmi during the event. Also, there'll be an extended bonus from 2 to 10 p.m. your local time, in which starters will cost 50% less for trades, and you get 1 additional special trade for a total of 2. Now, there's an exclusive attack you can get up until May 18th at 10 p.m. in which you can evolve a Pawmo into a Pawmot to get the legacy charge attack Brick Break. Talk about if this move is any good in a bit. Now, normally you have to walk a bunch of kilometers to go ahead and evolve this Pokemon, but at the start of Pawmi Community Day all the way up until this date, you only have to walk it 1 kilometer with Pawmo as your buddy to evolve it into Pawmot. So really good, because I think it's normally 20 kilometers. We'll have exclusive field research tasks during the event where you need to catch 3 Pawmis to get an encounter with Pawmi, 100% IV of 272, Stardust, Great Balls, and more. And there'll be rare field research tasks that can lead you to an encounter with a Pawmi, which has a special Season of Might and Mastery background. These tasks include trade a Pokemon, complete a party challenge, and win a 5-star raid or higher. Those are the ones that'll get you the background. There'll be a free timed research during the event, which will include 1 encounter with a Pawmi with the special background. And by the way, Pawmis from timed research will have the increased shiny odds, whether you're catching them on Com Day or in the future. Of course, there's always a ticket, $2 USD in the in-game shop. You can buy the ticketed community special research. You can complete this at any time, so it's unlimited time, but complete this, it will get you 3 encounters with Pawmi with the special background, additional encounters with Pawmi which do not have the special background, 1 battle pass, 1 rare XL candy, and other rewards. There will be showcases finally for Pawmi and Pawmot happening the same weekend Community Day is happening, so try your best to win those. Oh, and by the way, if you're going to plan on buying the special research story, you can buy it in the web store, which costs $5 USD. You get the Community Day special research, but you also get 10 Ultra Balls and Elite Charge Gem. Okay, let's get into it. Is this Pokemon good? Is this Com Day actually worth playing? Well, Pawmot is an okay Pokemon. As far as raids go, it has an impressive base attack of 232. With the moveset of Spark and Wild Charge, has a DPS of 15.63, making the number 25 electric type attacker in Pokemon Go. But there is a lot of electric type attackers, a lot of good ones. You know, you have Raikou, Zapdos, you have Electivire, so it really doesn't do well. Brick Break does nothing for it as a fighting type raid attacker, so not very good. Niantic could have given this Pokemon Double Shock, which is its signature move, so hopefully you see that in the future where it gets it, because Brick Break is kind of a little bit of a disappointment. As far as PvP goes, this is where Brick Break might have some use. Brick Break PvP effect has a 100% chance to drop the opponent's defense by 1 stage when used. With Spark, Wild Charge, and Brick Break, it gains 7 wins in the Great League. Not bad. But in the Ultra League, not really making a big difference. The main issue with Pawmot is its defensive stats. It doesn't have a lot of bulk. Overall, this could be a very fun Pokemon run for PvP, but by no means meta. This is really, this is just kind of a throwaway Pokemon. A new shiny, which is cool, but doesn't have much meta relevant use right now. But I always say right now, because still make sure you grab some in case in the future it does get its signature move or something changes, it could become very good. Now, if it does become very good, you want a lot of candies for this. It's always good to get as much candies for these Pokemon on their Com Day when they're available, so you never have to get them in the future, especially if we get like a Dynamax Pawmi in the future, you have the candy set. Best tips to get more candy: use Pineapple Berries. Regular Pineapple Berries multiply catch game by 2, Silvers by 2.34. Mega Evolve an electric type Pokemon. When you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch that shares a type with the Mega, you'll get more candy, XP, and XL candy. This includes Mega Ampharos, Mega Manectric, and Primal Kyogre. Trade Pokemon. It's the Season of Might and Mastery, so every time you go ahead and trade away a Pokemon, you're getting 2 regular candies and a guaranteed XL candy. So any Pawmis you catch, you can go ahead and trade those away for a bunch of candies. Also, when you trade away Pokemon, IVs will change. They will re-roll, so this is a good way to try to get yourself some 100% IV Pawmis. If you didn't end up catching them during the day, have a second shot at them. Now you need 35 Platinum Medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Which one should we work on during this event? Obviously, Pawmi being an electric type Pokemon, the Rocker Medal is one you can work on. Just catch them in the wild to finish this. We do have 3-hour lure modules, so try to be the first person during Com Day to drop lures in your park. People will catch Pokemon off your lures, helping you work on your Picnicker Medal. Always do your 5 snapshots for your Cameraman Medal. Have 400 counters and go snapshot, just self-explanatory. We do have quarter egg hatch distance, so if you do want to hatch the 2 kilometer eggs during the event, they're going to only be 1 kilometer eggs during this event. You can really churn through them to work on your Breeder Medal. The Pokemon Ranger Medal is also one of the easiest to complete during Com Day, because the task is catch 3 of the Community Day spawn, so it's really easy to get a bunch of these done. If you do plan on playing with a bunch of friends, you can work on your Life of the Party medal, complete 200 party challenges, and I'll give you another tip later on why you're going to want to party up during this event. The Showcase medal, obviously, showcases, try your best to win them during Com Day, and always go back near the end of the day to see if you caught a bigger Pawmi that you can switch in and try to sneak a Showcase win. Finally, if you attend a Community Ambassador meetup, you can work a Community Member medal, check in at Community Ambassador meetup on 100 different days. Again, reason on why you want to do this in a bit. Now remember always to activate Spatial Random rend and use the quick catch technique. Now, spatial rend from Palkia is an adventure effect you can use for Palkia candies and Stardust. This is going to double your spawn distance from 40 to 80 meters. The more Pokemon you see, the more Pawmis you see, the more you can catch. You can also combo this with the quick catch technique to catch Pokemon as quick as possible, the fastest way in Pokemon Go. I'll link below a video on how to do the quick catch, but it pretty much just involves you holding the berry tray and you can skip the catching animation. Also set a buddy that's at least the great buddy level. This will give you access to the catch assist. Sometimes if you miss a throw, your buddy will do the buddy bounce back trick and it will bounce that ball back, saving you a ball you might have missed. Also go into your advanced settings, download all assets. If you download all assets in your advanced settings, your phone will have all the assets of Pokemon Go. So instead of pulling them off the internet, it's pulling them off the phone, which is locally, making for a much smoother gameplay experience. You can also turn off native refresh rate. Native refresh rate will use your phone's native refresh rate for a much smoother gameplay experience. Now the 12 kilometer egg strategy is a great one to do during the event because we have quarter egg hatch distance. So if you can stock up 12 kilometer eggs, go ahead and incubate them all at the same time and hatch them all on the star piece, you can get over 100,000 Stardust. Obviously this strategy takes some coordination in which you need to make sure you have egg slots and radars when you're battling team leaders to collect the 12 kilometer eggs, and it could cost some money if you want to do it a lot quicker, but this strategy is amazing. These eggs also give you 4,000 XP per hatch, 8,000 on a lucky egg. So if you time it, hatch all 12, activate a star piece and a lucky egg, you can go ahead and get just a bunch of gains from just coordinating this, and the eggs are quarter distance, so it's going to be a lot easier to hatch them. If you want to make them even less, you can attend a community ambassador meetup. Attending a community ambassador meetup and checking in when you're in a party, you'll get 25% less egg incubator distance, and this stacks with the quarter distance, so you can get really reduced egg distance if you attend a community ambassador meetup during this event. Also, it's a great place to just find friends and make friends because that's where people are going to be playing. The way you find a community ambassador meetups, by the way, is you go on Campfire, sort by meetups, and look for the ones hosted by a community ambassador in your area. Finally, if you attend community ambassador meetup, you get a free timed research, and the community day one will get you an instance, a star piece, and a lucky egg. Now, to evolve Pawmo into Pawmot, you do need to make it your buddy and walk 1 kilometer. There is a really quick way to do this not a lot of people talk about. If you come to a Pokemon in your storage, scroll down at the bottom, you can click swap buddies. So if you want to evolve these really quickly and make these switches really quickly, just come to any Pawmi in your storage and you can just quickly swap buddies that way. Finally, going back to the final reason on why you want to party up with your friends, not only you get less egg incubator distance and you can do party challenges for extra encounters, but you can share items. When you're in a party and you use a lucky egg, everybody's gonna get 15 minutes of lucky egg. If you use it on yourself, that's only gonna be a total of 30 minutes versus 1 hour if you share with everybody else. So this is an amazing strategy if you party up with 4 people. Everybody uses 3 lucky eggs and 3 star pieces. Everyone's gonna get 3 hours of lucky egg, 3 hours of star piece for the whole event, and that's not that much to ask from everybody. You can even get free ones by attending the community ambassador meetup. So make sure you party up with your friends, share items with them, be kind, and just have a good time. Watch the other 2 videos on screen if you enjoyed this one, and let me know if you're gonna be playing this calm day or just skipping it. Follow for tips. Peace.